welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Now, today's video is a video I've never done before. It's going to be a chit chat, get ready with me. I never ever do these. I haven't done many makeup videos lately. I tend to do ones where it's kind of just me putting it on and sped up and that. But yeah, so I'm just going to, you know, get ready and talk to you. I've done one eye already. I wanted to go for quite a autumny fall look today because the weather has been absolutely torrential rain here in the UK this morning, so that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, and all I've got on at the moment is I've got on some concealer under my eyes. I've used this is right messy though, the Maybelline Fit Me, what colour is it in? 01, but it doesn't stay done up very well, all leaks, and I mixed in a teeny, but it is a really nice concealer for under the eyes, because I have been dealing with, I do suffer from like really dry skin and eczema and stuff around the eyes, and I just got it all under control. I had a massive flare up, and well, that's what I think it is anyway. I had a massive flare up, and so I've already got concealer under my eyes with some powder, so I used a little bit of the, what was it, Makeup Revolution Focus and Fix in with it as well. I don't like this on its own, it's just crappy, but mixed in with another colour it's fine. It's just patchy, it's rubbish, but this is a nice one. And I've set my under eye concealer with, it's just a Rimmel Stay Matte powder in transparent, though this isn't transparent for sure. You definitely do get a bit of coverage with it, so I'm just gonna attempt to get ready with you while I'm putting my slap on. So let's just get started. And what I'm using today, the main palette I'm using today is the Makeup Revolution. This is the palette, what's it blinking called? Flawless Free Resurrection. Really good palette. If you're looking for a palette, let me just show you the colours. With loads of like nice autumny fall colours, but also like neutral colours as well. Really cheap, really nice, and super affordable. I'm not one of these girls like spend loads on the makeup. Don't think it's always necessary. You can get such good brands now that, you know, so you don't need to. But I'm also using the Makeup Revolution, god, this has gone so skanky on the top, Makeup Revolution Ultimate Brush and Light and Contour palette, and I'm also using that as my eyeshadows as well, because remember, you can always use eyeshadows and all blush and and highlighters and that all over your face. You don't just have to use them on your eyes. So I'm just going to get started and attempt to put my makeup on while talking to you. So the first colour I'm going to do is going to go under my brow bone, and I'm going to mix them two together. So like I said, I've already got my concealer on because I've got the reddest eyes. So disgusting. I look like I'm come from Halloween already. So, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Also, I'm so blinking short-sighted, I'm going to be like that. But anyway, so, how is everyone? I actually, before, when I was doing more makeup videos before, I used to get quite a few people request for me to do like a chit-chat, get ready with me. I'm just going to point to the colours I'm using as I'm going. So, yeah, I used to have quite a few people, but it was just, I don't know. I just like to get my makeup videos done and out the door, and this takes a bit more time because I've got to concentrate on talking and doing my makeup, and I can't really deal with too many things at once. So, there's that. But how is the weather for everyone in a minute? Obviously, Hurricane Irma in the States and all going through the Caribbean and stuff, we've all seen the footage, absolutely terrible. It didn't seem, actually, I was watching it a bit last night on just on my phone, so I'm just going to take this blush palette, and I'm going to use, which one am I going to use? I'm going to use this one here. Bring it back a bit, actually no, I'm going to go with this one here first, and then I'm going to go with, so I'm going to go with this one here and then that one there. But yeah, absolutely devastating. I mean, anyone who's, well, if you live in the UK, the only mega storm that I really remember is back in the 80s. I know, showing my age or what, right? Back in the 80s, there was a storm, and it was a hurricane, and I think it was actually at the moment one of the strongest storms ever in the UK. I hope I'm not flashing, this isn't too bright for you, this light. But it was one of the strongest storms ever to hit the UK. I remember it so vividly. And that's the only kind of storm I remember in the UK where it was really bad. Obviously, I'm from down south. And that's the only kind of one I remember of it being super bad. And what was even more crazy then is that I remember the weather forecast being on, right? And then they were like, oh no bad weather, it's all going to be fine. And then we had a blinking hurricane. And I think was it Michael Finch? I can't remember his name. Michael Fish, something like that. And he got ridiculed for that one because obviously he did the weather forecast. You didn't have all the crazy channels then. I think we just had the basic like 1 to 4. And yeah, so that wasn't great. But yeah, I remember that so well. God, I hope I don't get loads of fallout actually, because normally how I do my makeup, I do the top bit and I put I do the top part of my eye, and then I'll put on after that, I'll put on the concealer. So hoping I can just brush it away or whatever. I have to be a bit more careful with my brush. I'm not normally that careful with makeup. You see, I'm just. But yeah, so I remember that. I remember waking up my mum up. What colour am I going to go in with now? I'm now going to go in with a bit of this colour here. So I remember waking my mum up because the wind was really bad. I could just hear it from my room. I used to share a room with my sister when I was little. And I remember waking her up. She came into the room and had a look outside, and actually our trees were hitting the floor, so they're like going choo, 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 choo. So she moved, and I had a tree right next to my bedroom window. So I think my dad slept through the whole thing. But I remember, so all of us went downstairs. I think we were actually crying, or if my sister was crying or I was crying, just because of the noise. And what I remember was all our roof came off. Well, not all the roof, but loads and loads of the tiles came off. So I'm going to go in with these colours here now. See these ones here? There. So I remember the roof coming off, all the tiles coming off, and just that noise, the noise of all the roof tiles coming off was horrific, you know. So for a kid, do you know what I mean? It was just horrible. So not nice. I really don't know. I'm hoping this comes out alright, you know. I've got no idea if it's gonna. But what the heck, I'll probably just upload it anyway. I'm not a beauty guru. I'm just a girl who likes a bit of slap. So yeah, I remember that so well, and I'm guessing that is kind of the equivalent. Because I think that was the strongest storm. I think we had over 100-mile winds then. I think it was 130 something. So I'm guessing in the States, well, because from what I believe, the storm actually did calm down a bit, didn't it? It wasn't as strong as they first of all thought it would be through parts of Florida and stuff, which is great. So I'm guessing, let's go with this reddy colour here now. That is the most similar thing I've ever had to what the States is just had. So I've just turned my light down a little bit because I think it was just making me too white. Just going with that reddy terracotta-y colour. Try and be quite soft because I don't want too much fallout down my face. Probably some a bit red and stuff. I forgot to moisturise yesterday. I had a day of no makeup and stuff. And I put my spot creams and stuff on. I forgot to moisturise. I know, so I've got some big blotchy patches, but I don't care at all. So, is anybody going to be back watching Towie? I love Towie. Even though I know it's kind of poo, I still love it. I'm going for sort of deeper colour here, my crease a bit more now. And yeah, so I really like a bit of Towie. I do love a bit of reality TV, trailer trash, car crash TV. I can't blink and help it. I love it. You know, I really do. I'm not one of these people who is into period dramas or anything like that. That's not my thing at all. I'll get bored to high heaven watching stuff like that. I know I love a lot of people that love them. I just don't. So I'm gonna go. I think I need to put a little bit more concealer on my eye just so I can just down here a bit. But this, as I said, look, see, it's so messy. But I do like the concealer. You don't need much of it actually, it's one thing I would say, but it's just looking so messy. But never mind. So I'm just going to put a bit more of that on there. There we go. So yeah, the first series has started at the weekend. I'm going to try and put this video up as quick as I can. God knows if I'll be able to, because, you know, I'm going to go with that terracotta shade now on the bottom of my lid. Just this one here. Sorry. But yeah, so I am loving that Towie has started back up. Let's blow some of that away because I'm going to have a nice red face. That's good. It's not really falling out too much with a bit of a blue. So I'm just packing that on. I'm just being careful just because I'm so conscious of it falling down. But yes, I'm loving that. I love it when they do the ones in marbs. I love it when it's all glitz and glam. And yeah, I do love it. What do you think of the whole Amber and Dan situation? I just think that girl comes across as a bit boring. I'm sorry, she may be lovely. She may be a really, really nice girl, but she comes across as dull as dishwater. You know? Just sort of no spunk whatso blinking ever. I'm going to put the gold shade in my inner corner bit here. What colour am I going? That one. Yeah, she just comes across to me. She may be, like I said, a lovely, lovely girl. But good Lord, she just comes across moody. I know she's like her and Dan have got the whole friends with benefits thing going on. It's obviously not working. Girls can't always normally get away with that sort of thing. Emotions get involved. She may be saying that right now. Yeah, I don't want anything serious. And I'm not saying she did at the beginning. But you can see it's not working. It's not working for them. But yeah, so I've been watching that. And obviously now Celebrity Big Brother's all finito and finished. Try and blend that in a bit softer. So, I'm going to go in with a slightly deeper, darker colour now. I'm going to mix these two together. You see like these two, this one here, these two, and my outer V, so to speak. I'm going to use a thinner brush. I need to get some new makeup brushes. I need to wash my makeup brushes. They're beyond skanky. They really are gross. Where is the flipping, blinking? Here we are. So I'm glad that's back on. I do love a bit of, you know, Own Ways Essex. I think it's also because it's just so near to me as well. I'm so close to Essex, you would not believe. You really wouldn't believe how close I am. I'm just going to blend this a bit more in a second. Okay, I'm going to probably use that same brush that I had a little bit of the, what's this? A little bit of the, sorry, I'm going to use this one. Just to blend that out a bit. So it all sort of goes to where you go. See what I'm talking about? There we go. And I'm also going to put in my inner corner. This is from, I think this is NYX Pink, what the flip? Pinktastic. So it's like a little, is it NYX? I think it's NYX. No, Elf. And it's this colour here. I'm going to put that in my inner corner over that gold. Just to make it a little bit less gold. So let's put that here. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put my eyeliner on. I won't be doing that camera, I'll be there a million years. I'm going to put some eyelashes on. I'm using these ones. These are from Superdrug. I don't know what brand they are. Had them on offer, but a new brand in there. And I'll be right back.
Watch out! The floor is lava!
So eyeliner and lashes are on. What a huge difference eyeliner and lashes make. It's absolutely crazy the difference. So I'm now going to put my waterline, the NYX. I like to have a nice bright waterline. I think it really opens up my eyes. Some people might not like this on them. They say it's too stark and whatnot, but I think because I am so pale, I can kind of get away with it. So this is the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. You can also use this as a primer on your eyelid as well. It's really, really good. So just going to put that in now. And it's like good, if you're really, really tired, it instantly makes you look more awake. And I'm now going to put on my lower lashes, the Volume, what's this, the Maybelline Forces Volume Express in Waterproof. Okay, Okay, so now that's done, it's time for me to start on the actual face, on the skin. I'm not going to put any foundation on because I don't like wearing foundation, so I'm going to use bronzer and a loose powder. So I'm just going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte in transparent, whatever. So that's what I'm going to use, and I just use a really light dusting of it, just to like make it, you know, a little bit less shiny. So and then I will go over with bronzer just to make, because I am so pale, just to like give me a bit of warmth and so I don't look like Casper the Ghost. And that will just do enough for what I'm wanting for like evening out skin tone and stuff, because I can't be arsed with, you know, I can't be bothered with putting on foundation and stuff. I just, unless I have to, I won't wear it. I don't like it. I think because when I was younger, at times I've really suffered with acne, and I feel that if I don't have to wear it now, I'm not going to wear it, because I spent so long having to cover up my skin so much because I had such bad, well, I felt I had such bad acne. I did go on Roaccutane and stuff, so now that I don't have that, even though I have dry stuff going on, you know, it's like I'd rather have that than the acne, put it that way, that I'm just gonna go without and just bronze up my skin. So, and the weather also at the minute is outside, as I said, it's really grey. The sun's coming in and out now, so if the lighting's in and out, I do apologise. As I said, I'm not a profesh makeup guru, so I'm just going to use the Collection Bronze Mosaic in Radiant. I really like this bronzer. If you want like an all over bronzer and you're pale like me, and it gives you a nice shimmer but not too much as well, I really like it. So I just put this kind of everywhere. Not everywhere, you know, but it's quite a pale, it's not too in your face, so it shouldn't, you know, it should give you enough of a nice bronzy glow. If you see the colour, it's not too orange. It's got a nice kind of peachy colour to it, but it should, you know, it should give you a nice colour. Oh, I tend to put it a little bit under the eyes as well, because even though I like it bright under the eyes, I don't like it to be too much bright. I don't like it to look too grey, you know, especially as I've only got like fun concealer on under the eyes and nowhere else, so I don't want this to be too much of a contrast, if I'm making any sense at all. I think already, to me, that looks so much better. My skin is super dry at the minute, it's my own fault. I forgot to put moisturiser on, but like I was saying, so Towie's on, watching that. What other reality shows? Obviously X Factor started. I don't really like the X Factor that much. Find it a bit boring. I feel like it's had its day. I do watch it sometimes, but most of the time I just think it's all, unfortunately I think a lot of it is all kind of a little bit fixed. So I'm going to go in with a blush from here. I've made a right mess of this palette here, and I don't know what colour I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use, I want to have a bit of pink in there. So I'm thinking, actually, see these four colours here? These four? I think I'm going to use those four. I'm going to just mix them all up, see how it goes, and hope for the best. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to use them four. I'm dropping everything everywhere. Because where I've got this bright ready terracotta, I don't want it to be too ready on the cheeks as well, because I think it should be too much. This could be too much, who knows, we'll see. That's alright. That will do. So when I use blushes and stuff, especially if I've got a big massive thing like that, I like to just sometimes mix stuff up. So I'm gonna blend this out a bit, don't worry, with me bronzer brush. And then over that, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. highlighter. As I said, I think it was Pinktastic, wasn't it? Was it Pinktastic? Yeah, Pinktastic. I'm going to use that as my highlight. A nice goldy sort of colour for autumn. And then after this, I'm going to have a coffee. I'm going to put my autumn wax mask on. I love wax melts. I'm a home fragrance fanatic. Ooh, I love a bit of glow. So yeah. Do let me know as well if you want me to do more videos kind of like this as well. My video, on my channel, I used to just like do makeup and candle reviews and stuff. And obviously candle reviews and things like that, they're like my first kind of love. I love it, you know, that's why I started YouTube, because I love makeup and I love candles and home fragrance. That is what I love, you know. But I have been switching it up a bit recently, and the majority of you actually like it. I love talking about all the celeb news because I love it. And I've got no one to talk to about it apart from you guys, because obviously my boyfriend don't care. So, you know. So, now what lip colour? I was wanting to go quite bright red. Well, not bright red, like a deep red, browny red. But is that going to be too much? I think I might have to go for colour a little bit more mute. I'm going to have to go and get my lips. I'm going to have to go and get my lipsticks because they're in another room. And I'm going to decide what colour I'm going to use. So I've just taken my lip balm off and I'm going to go with this lip liner from, I think it's Rimmel. None of the blinking stuff stays on, so it's like this little colour, but it's actually quite, it comes off, even though it looks quite nude, it actually is a lot more pigmented and quite, you know, darker colour than you might first of all think. And actually this is collection, that's why it's collection, but it does go on super easy. I hate it with some lip liners and you really have to dig to get them on. This is super easy, just look. God, I'm going right out of frame. What am I doing? Right, let's make my top a bit neater. Because we're going over this with another lip anyway. I've got one of these jumbo pencils. I don't know, I think this might have been by MUA. I'm not too sure. I think it's MUA in Rendezvous. I think that's what it is. Thought it's a good colour for autumn fall, and if it's too much, oh no, look, it's nearly run out. Are you flipping joking? I'm gonna try. Let's go. Oh, I've got some out. Oh, it's a nice colour actually. I like it. I used to be obsessed with these jumbo lip pens because, well, whatever they are, crayons, because they stay on so long. Oh, I like this colour. I think it's where I've been so used to having peaches and pinks on. It's nice to have a different colour on. Smells a bit like pencil though, which isn't good. So, I think we're nearly done. And one thing I was going to say to everyone actually is, I was thinking about, now tell me if you think this is a super crazy idea. I'm just going to actually blend the top of my eyeshadow out a little bit more. Just along here and here, just a fraction. There we are. But I was thinking, would you guys like me to start live streaming maybe say once a week or something like that, and talking about all celebrity news, all gossip and all stuff like that? Do let me know what you think. I was thinking if I was going to do it, I'd probably have to be on a weekend. I was thinking maybe a Saturday or a Sunday or a Friday, depending on obviously what I'm doing and stuff like that. But what would you all think of that? Would you like it? Is it a horrendous idea? Let me turn this lighting back up a bit. Is it a terrible idea? Let me know what you think, because I'm quite tempted to get into all of that. I mean, I'm not that confident about doing it, but I might try. I mean, would any of you guys like to watch that? Do let me know. But anyway, this is my finished autumn fall inspired look. Excuse the dry bits under my eyes. My eyes went crazy the other day. Skin's a bit red and blotchy because it is. But you know, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I like, you know, I'm in my 30s and I don't think going out and going all glam makeup has to just be for girls in their 20s. You can do it in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s if you want to. If it makes you feel good and if you enjoy it, just bloody do it, you know. So, but anyway, let me know if you want me to live stream. I'd love to hear from you. Please subscribe if you're new and hit the bell notification button so you know when I'm uploading new videos, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.